Hi, dear viewers, and welcome. I wanted to say hello to you guys early on in the day, um, and also to comment on some of the things that are happening on the channel. I really love your comments. I appreciate your comments very much, but sometimes they seem to get out of hand. I almost got wrapped up in answering ill-manneredly at some people, and I decided to not to go that route because when you go that route, I'm more of an introvert and I like my privacy and I like peace, very much like peace. And I don't want to waste my energy on going back and forth and arguing or making people feel bad. Maybe I myself would misunderstand what they mean. We don't know each other and everything's in writing. So you lose a lot in between the mannerisms and the tone of voice. So I rather not do that. And I hope we can keep everyone friendly. And the people that are putting about anything that sounds conspiratorial, I cannot accept that, or things that sound stereotypical, stereotyping a certain group of people or any racism. What I will do from now on, if I see that or I feel that the comment is going on that route, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete it instead of answering back. So, I mean, uh, almost no one is doing that. Almost no one. Okay? But there are a few people that just maybe it's a culture clash, you know? It could be a culture clash. Maybe they don't know that certain things are perceived differently here than where they're from or where they are. So, yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. Negativity interferes with my ability to read, especially the cup. And I could feel my heart fluttering. I get very worked up. I'm sensitive, so I get very worked up when I feel that there's been an injustice. So I can also fly off the handle and behave ill-manneredly towards someone, and I don't want to do that. I really don't want to do that. I had dreams of opening up this channel so that everyone can know about the coffee cup, and so that I could also read the tarot for myself to see how I have improved in my tarot readings, and to preserve my family tradition with the coffee cup. So that's why I opened up the channel, and to help those people that were like me as well. Like a few of the readers have helped me. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say about that, and a few other things. I wanted to give a shout out, and I'm going to try this method now. Let me just go back to that cup for Boris Johnson. You remember that fish I said in England? I just wanted to say something, that in England they're going to find a big fish, and I think that the fish is going to be dark skinned with like white dots or eggs or something. Either white dots all over or white prints or like luminescent. I don't know. I just wanted to say that because I thought that the cup was funny and interesting and peculiar, and I just wanted to throw that in there. Okay, and so I'm going to give a shout out, and it's going to be on that Rudy Giuliani cup that I did on September 25th. I did that cup on September 25th. So this is what I said. Me, that this is New York City. So right now, Rudy Giuliani has some sort of spy after him. I don't know if it's from Trump or from the government, but there's a spy in New York taking account of his every move, and that's probably why he wanted to go in the water and get away. He probably suspects that there's someone after him, looking after what he's doing. Hopefully it's the government, you guys. It's not Trump. Okay, so then he moves away in another place, and I'm guessing this is Washington, D.C. And here's another spy. This guy is being spied on everywhere he goes, and he suspects it. In New York, there are some papers, something to do with money. They're trying to get Okay, so the spies are trying to get information on paperwork and money that Rudy Giuliani has been pulling back and forth, back and forth. They believe that it could be illegal, or they're trying to fish for any illegal activity. And in Washington as well. And here we have him talking to a heavier set guy. And I think this could be William Barr or Mike Pompeo. I don't know which of the two. Honestly, I can't tell. But Rudy Giuliani is talking either to Mike Pompeo or William Barr. They come out similar, and I can never tell them apart. And here you have Trumpo scared. And then what's going to end up happening? 4 people, this is a couple Rudy Giuliani, 4 people are going to be called to testify. You see these 4 people here? And here you have 2 people sitting. So they're going to be called to testify and blab and disclose and spill their guts out to people that are sitting down listening to them. Now, it could be Congress, it could be the Senate, it could be the courts. But these people that have to do with Rudy Giuliani's mess over here, and also Trump, and maybe even Barr or Pompeo, they're going to be called to spill their guts out and testify under oath what they know to these people sitting here. Okay. So that was back on September 25th. And then yesterday we find out that, let me play this clip for you guys.
But we begin with the action on the impeachment probe against Donald Trump. Hearing from key witnesses, another new person says they will testify, and what looks like a Stonewall cracking as this Ukraine scandal engulfs Donald Trump's presidency. A 4th Giuliani associate arrested this morning, taken into federal custody at JFK Airport by the FBI. The man you see is linked to the other Ukrainian businessmen who have those ties to Giuliani indicted. All 4 due in court tomorrow. Now, CNN is reporting the criminal probe of Giuliani also now includes, according to CNN's reporting, what they call counterintelligence concerns. Now, that's a big deal because it could mean there are national security implications to all of this, and it also means potential charges. Donald Trump seemed to turn on Giuliani, then he seemed to embrace him this weekend, and just on cue, here he is distancing himself from him today.